This is part 2 of the video that I've just done, expressing my will as a divine being in this realm. Now, the recent events that have been happening and the current situation that we find ourselves in has become very personal to me. My father passed away on Monday, the 20th of April. Yes, he's been sick for a while, and yes, the family and I were aware that he may not have much longer. It could have been weeks, it could have been months, it may have even been up to another year or so, but he decided that he'd had enough and he exited on Monday. Now, I live in Queensland, which is a state of Australia, and he lives down in Tasmania, which is a southern state in Australia. And due to the restrictions on travel and the border closure, we were unable to get down to be with my grieving stepmother and to support her. We were unable to go down for the viewing of my father. We were unable to have a service or a funeral for him. Hopefully at some stage in the coming months, we'll be able to get down as a family and have a memorial for him. But this is an absolute travesty, and I'm not the only one that's going through this. There are many, many hundreds, if not thousands, or even into the tens of thousands, or even millions of people that are suffering by not being able to be with their loved ones when they're transitioning or when they're ill or in other stressful situations. Now, for those of you who still believe the mainstream narrative, I don't know what else to say. If you can't see that this is a huge deception to humanity, well, sorry, I'm not going to explain myself. And I don't have to. I know that I want to evolve and I want to move out of this level of consciousness and into higher realms. And that's what this is all about. They are trying to suppress the awakening of the human race. That's why they are wanting us to stay indoors away from the life-giving sun. They're wanting us to wear these ridiculous masks, which is just making people sick, breathing in their own carbon dioxide. They're taking away our social skills and our social abilities and the fact that we are electromagnetic frequencies, and when we are close to other people, we can help raise vibrations of other people. So everything they are doing is against humanity. It is against the awakening that is going to happen regardless of what they're doing. And they know this, but they're trying. This is their last ditch effort to hold humanity down. And some of you, unfortunately, are going to stay down and probably have to live many, many more thousands of years worth of cycles here because you are not aware and awake to this. And again, I don't want to have to go into the ins and outs of it. And if you don't get it now, well, you're not meant to. You're meant to stay. But I, for one, and I know there's a lot of other people with me, have had enough of the evil in this place. And we are doing everything we can to rise to a higher level of vibration. We're doing the work. We are cleaning our diets. We are meditating, we are praying, we're getting out in the sun, we are sun gazing. We're doing everything we can. We are sending love to our fellow humanity. And that is what we need to be doing right now. I've had a hell of a week not being able to be there for my dad and my stepmom. And I'm angry. I'm very angry and frustrated that this whole thing was a psyop and a deception. And that has not allowed me to be with my family at their greatest time of need. But it's also lighted a fire within me to know that I need to step up, to raise my vibration and to do whatever it takes for me and fellow brothers and sisters to evolve to the next level, the next rung on the evolutionary soul level. And you evil doers that have perpetrated this great deception, yes, it is the great deception that was spoken about in the book of Revelation, and we are at the end of times. So you evildoers are going to have the door sealed on you. Humanity is awakening and will continue to do so. And your last-ditch efforts to try to thwart that are not working. You have sealed your fate, and you will reap what you sow. I'm sending love and blessings and compassion to all my fellow brothers and sisters throughout the world. And I ask that you all take a stand against the tyranny and to put a stop to this absolute travesty and ridiculousness that is going on in the world right now. I love you all.